Hello, friends. Welcome to Coding Garden with CJ. We have started. We're here. Can everyone hear me okay? Should sound a little bit different. Maybe okay. I somehow cannot hear the... Wait, can you hear that? Do you hear this window sound? You do. Well, I mean, I guess that makes sense because I have the audio routed through that. I have some in-ear monitors right now. Okay. USB there. But we cannot hear the alert sounds. Is that correct? Is that correct? I think we're there. Stream alerts. Wait, you can hear the... My weekend was good. Welcome, everyone. I spent my weekend just rearranging my studio and setting everything up. You are hearing the alerts. Okay. Maybe I just wasn't listening. I should be able to hear them too. Oh, wait. I have a new mixer too. We can hear everything. Well, all right. Well, welcome to Coding Garden with CJ. This morning, we are going to be working with an RGB LED matrix and also an Arduino. An Arduino. Oh, it's a blue Arduino, so it's chroma keyed out. Yeah, I am standing right now. But welcome, everyone. Last time, we did a thing. Let's look at it on GitHub. We made a pixel art maker with React. This thing right here. Space Arduino. This. It's a very simple React app where you can click a square and it turns a specific color. You can choose other colors and then you can click squares like this. And then you can re-choose the colors that you've chosen before like that. What's up, Fido? Welcome to the show. And the idea is, eventually, and what we're going to work on today is this command that it outputs at the bottom. You could paste this in the Twitch chat and it would update this live. Right now, it's just going to be underneath a camera. I think eventually... I can, like, wear it. That'd be cool, right? If I wore it. Right? Okay. So we'll talk about how it all hooks up, but basically this Arduino is going to be plugged via USB directly into the computer. And the computer has internet, so it can listen to Twitch chat and put it on my forehead. All right, so yes, we're in a hype train. You all can hear the alerts, but I can't hear the alerts. That's so unfortunate. Let me see. Stream alerts. Monitor and output. Monitor off. Monitor and output. They're happening right now. Armpie, thank you for that sub. I need to be able to hear the alerts. This is not good. This is not good. Wait. How about this? What if we just monitor stream alerts? Monitor only. And follower... Wait, why is follower subcount? Oh, monitor only. All right, maybe that will work. So here's the thing. I've got audio over there. It's being routed into my mixer, and then I have headphones in so that I can hear it. And it was outputting itself. I don't know. Try pausing and unpausing. Thank you, Lechi, for the 10 bits. I still didn't hear that. But you probably all can hear it. Here's what I'm going to do. Monitor and output. You know what? Now I'm scared. Wait, no, I realize that you should be able to hear it now, but thank you all for the hype train. I appreciate you all. It's a rough start. We got new equipment. You'll be able to hear the next one. Oh, I thought it was over. Okay, but give me a second. Audio. Oh, actually, check it. This will do it. Okay. Check it. Yeah, so you should be able to hear it, but I think I'm going to be able to hear it in my headphones now too. And hopefully you don't hear double. Also, these in-ear monitors are amazing. How am I so ripped? What? Oh, I see. Every time CJ chuckles, I do a push-up. Okay, thank you for the bits, Murdoch, but sadly, I don't think I heard that. This is unfortunate. This is all just a ploy for you, for me to give, for you to give me more money. Okay, line MXG. One more thing. Check the monitoring device and is there a separate monitoring device under advanced audio properties, maybe? Well. Oh, well, welcome, Gubba Gang. What we're doing right now is we're debugging. We're debugging my stream because I can't hear you all can hear the alerts, but I can't hear the alerts. So in OBS, under audio settings, under devices, I have desktop audio as line MXG. Oh, monitoring device. That was it, Alka. I didn't even see the setting. Okay. So I heard that. I heard that as well. But can you all hear it? Because if not, there's one more setting I need to change. I heard that as well. There we go. What's up, Zero Turner? Thank you for the gift sub. Oh no, Trainzug, thank you for continuing. You all hear it, and I hear it. Yes! Yes! Wow, it's so much in my ears. Usually there's like speakers off in the distance, and I can hear it directly in my ears. Thank you all for the supports. All right, we're drinking Invisible Unbranded Sports Drink this morning. Test pass. All right, we did it. Also, I just want to demonstrate my range of motion. Oh, look at me. I can point anywhere on the screen. So that's what I did this weekend. I've got a whole new, I mean, it's the same setup. It's just rearranged, and it's better. It's better. It's a relatively high volume compared to my voice. I could agree with that. Let's go a little bit lower. Oh, look, there's a chat, there's an emote right there, and there's Doc who says that weird fluttery quality on the alerts, which sounds like the alerts being mixed twice. It's possible. It's very possible. How was that? Did you hear it twice? I don't know. We should get started, though. There's a lot of people watching. Welcome to the show. So welcome to the Coding Garden. Usually we write code here. No, don't worry about it. Okay, it's all good. So if you go to github.com/codinggarden, you can see all of the many things that we've worked on before. We have 127 repositories, which are all open source. All the code we write on stream, you can see it here. Thank you very much, David, for those bits. I also have a YouTube channel. I started on YouTube. I started live streaming on YouTube, and then I came over to Twitch. We just crossed 82,000 subs, so that's nice. Thank you for subscribing if you have. So you can check me out on YouTube. Thank you all for that hype train. That's nice. And what we're gonna do today is we're going to take this output right here and translate it so that it happens in real life. So that way, whatever you draw on here can be output onto this RGB LED. That's what we're gonna do today. But before we do that, we must say hello to everyone, as is tradition around here. Oh, please read my last message. Okay. Jupro Killer, thank you for that Twitch Prime sub. Alka. Monitor only, mute output. Remember the same thing happened. Yeah, so I think that's the setting that I have. Monitor only, mute output, because the output of my desktop is being routed to this mixer, which is actually the input device, and that would prevent duplicate audio. I believe, but that's how I have it. I have monitor only mute output. Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see. September starts tomorrow. Perhaps I should have waited to give to 0. Oh no, it's fine. Well, I see. You won't be in the leaderboard, but it still lasts technically. Still technically lasts 30 days. Okay. If you're new here, you can play the drop game. You can see all these emotes falling from the sky. This is the drop game. If you type !drop followed by an emote or an emoji or the word me, it will fall from the sky. So where am I? I am there. Here. This is me. We're going to follow it all the way down. If it lands in the garden, my name will get in the garden. That was a decent drop. Who was that? Who are you? Niles Garg. Good drop. And I landed over here, so it didn't happen. But good drop, Niles Garg. And there's Pat Dev and Izzy as well. Great work, everyone. Oh, who's that? That's a good drop. Doc D. Doc D. Great drop, Doc D. Who's that? My name is Impy. We got all the mods are in the garden today. So you can do that throughout the stream. And you used to be able to control LEDs, but that is going to be superseded. Is that the right word? I use words sometimes by this thing, which we're going to build today. Salutations, Shirkum. Rigged. Oh, great job. Overdose of sadness. It's okay to feel sad. We're here for you, overdose of sadness. And stupid gamer, it's okay to not be smart. Everything's okay. All right. The other thing is you can see in my overlay that some people have a country flag next to their name, or they have like a team flag. So Scrabble Kitty has the Canada flag, Mickey has the Hungary flag, João Rijo Mendes has the Portugal flag, FV Baumel has the Netherlands flag. If you too would like to set your flag in my overlay, you can do !flag followed by your 2-character country code. For me, it's the US. So if I do that and then I say hi, it will show up, as you can see. And then you can also set that little icon to the right of that. So if you take a look at the Font Awesome cheat sheet, this thing here, or the brand's cheat sheet, any name from this page is valid. Can you all hear that really loud vehicle outside? my mixing settings might have made it a little less than what I can actually hear in my ear, but that's fine. All right. But if you look at actually, I just want to complain really quick. I guess they were neighbors, I don't know, 3 people on what looked like rented mopeds, just like doing circles around the block yesterday, and it was really loud. That was a 2012 Honda Civic. I don't think that was a scooter, but I just wanted to gripe. Okay, so pick any word from this page, and you can set that icon next to your name. So I'm gonna go with the dev icon. This is dev.to, which is a blogging platform. It's pretty cool. Does Apple take 30% if you use them as team? No. No, they don't. It's free. It's free here on the Coding Garden. So you can do !team followed by the name. It's a blue Honda Civic. There you go. Kelvin Duels got it. And so if you do that, then it will show up. So Alka says, have you considered a simplified command header to set a letter to a hex color, then use the letter instead of the hex for the pattern? It's possible. Yeah. So this is very doable. I don't know if we'll get to that today, but if we want to limit the command, then yes. Remove the commas, use base 64 instead of base 16. You all have great ideas. We just need to get the thing hooked up. Here's the thing. We built this last Wednesday. We built this last Wednesday. What we're going to do first is allow you all just to set an individual pixel. Right, so this is one big long command that will set the entire thing. So you could come on here, and if you're a pixel artist, you could draw a nice little image. So like we could make like a nice green background, and then I don't know. I'm gonna try to draw a smiley face. And also this could use improvements as well. We should be able to like drag, but regardless, that's fine. And let's choose like a nice black color, and then we'll do 2 little eyes, and then a smiley. Look at that, he's happy. So the idea is you could come draw it here and then send it to my thing. Did you consider your pull request? I was potentially gonna write an entirely new repo. I think there's like there's that 8-bit LED repo. So this is the existing repo that controls the LEDs, and which was also the Connect 4 game. I don't see a pull request. Oh, is there a pull request on the React app? We'll get there, everyone. We'll get there. Oh, 3 pull requests. I've been slacking. All right. Scale grid based on view min to fit it better. It's a massive PR. One file changed. 2 properties. I'll accept it. Before, after. I like it. Merged. Instant merge. Thank you, Alka, for that contribution. Hey, John. Tier 3 for 5 months. That's a lot of support. Thank you very much, John. Modify the chat string format. So instead of joining all the colors with a comma, made the changes so the output string is a JSON object, stringified where the keys are the index of the cell in a 2D array. For example, instead of doing that, it returns that. That's not bad. We'll hold. We're not going to merge this immediately, but I like this. I like this idea. It is less, but there have been multiple ideas about how we could do it. So we'll get there when we get there. What's up, Kabanks? Welcome to the show. What does this do? Made grid spray friendly. Oh, spray as in like drag. Oh, this is beautiful. Look at this. It's open source. People are contributing. What did they do? They added a new line in my package JSON. Okay. If the button is down or if it's a right click, do the thing. Yeah, if it was a right click, turn it off, otherwise set it to the color. That's awesome as well. Let's just assume it works. Great work. Deda Dev, that's you, Freedy Bugs? I feel like you had a different GitHub username. Regardless, I'm gonna merge it. Open source in action. I guess. I don't know. Is this open source? We're just having fun. Okay. That's great. Great work, everyone. I'll pull those changes down. We'll deploy it. And then we'll work on the actual Arduino stuff. But we still have to say hi to everyone. There's that. John, syntax error. Unexpected. Oh, I guess you were doing math or something like that. Cool. We have a license. We have the MIT license on this thing. It's not open source until you insert a license. Yeah, I did a video on that recently. Well, it hasn't been released yet. It was a part of a past live stream. We'll just run it locally and test those things out. Cool. Let's say hi to everybody, because that's what we do around here. We're a community. I appreciate everybody that's tuning in. So if you are new here and you want to be a part of the conversation, but you don't know what to say, like you need some sort of icebreaker, literally all you have to do is say hi. If you just say hi, we're friendly. We'll say hi right back. Hey, how's it going? And if you do have a question, you can check out our frequently asked questions. So if you go to this Git repo, I've been streaming for a long time, so we get a lot of questions pretty often. Most of your frequently asked questions are answered here, but if this was going to be your icebreaker, and what's up, Little Hero Spark? Thank you for that upgraded sub. Very much appreciated. But if this was going to be your icebreaker question and it's already answered, that's okay. Just say hi. If you just say hi, that's fine. Yeah, and so eventually what we will be coding is we're going to write JavaScript codes that controls the pixels on this RGB LED matrix. So each one of these pixels is individually addressable, and we can set it to any RGB color. And we're going to be using this library called Johnny5, which allows us to write Node.js code that controls this thing. Which, I mean, this is just the LED board. This plugs directly into an Arduino, which is invisible. All right. Now is the time where we say hi to everybody. Well, first I'll acknowledge the follows. We've gotten 28 follows since I started streaming. Dexalis, thank you for that follow. Pythonka, thank you. What's up, Delash and Gaming Boy and Ubi? And admin is not an admin. Thank you for that follow. What's up, Mr. Tan and Marco and Anthony Quest and Gertie and Code Raven and Niles? Thank you for the follows. And Shunki and Omega and Pixel Player and Trusty Snake and Benedito and Nuclear Toad and Gabung and Riot Rob and Ryman Pow and Shastaman and Bluros and Majors Nix. Thank you for the follow. And Leason and Uliza and Prophet and Fixed and George and Jay Tyler. Thank you all for the follows. We also got some redemptions. Mr. Demon Wolf with the hydrate. I'm going to take my fresh squeezed Red Bull and put it in my cup. Cheers, everyone. And thank you, Mr. Demon Wolf, for that hydrate. Oh, that's a strong Red Bull. We picked a strong one off that tree. Kelvin Duels, thank you for that hydrate as well. CBA, cheers. And Siri, cheers. Dr. Phantom with the stretch. Look at us. We can stretch way out. We can stretch all the way across the screen. Yeah, I have the Audio-Technica AT2035. That's the new mic that I got. And Rauschma, thank you for the focus mode. We'll use this to get the project set up. What's a fresh squeeze Red? I'm just making fun of the fact that it's like make Red Bull at home. I don't know. Slake, thank you for the hydrate. We're going for the invisible unbranded sports beverage. Can I reach the ceiling on my tiptoes? I'm in the basement, so the ceiling is lower. I'm actually very short. Does anyone want to guess my height? I touched the ceiling. 2035, nice. Yeah, it's a good one. I guess. I don't know. How do I sound, everyone? Do I sound more professional? 412. Oh yeah, and I'm in the US, so you have to guess in feet and inches, not in centimeters. 5'6", 6'9". Colto has it. I'm 5'4". I'm literally 5'4". If you meet me in person, you will probably be taller than me. Yeah, that's the thing. 5'4". Yeah. All right, I reached to the ceiling. So that counts as that stretch, I guess. Angus, thank you for the hydrate as well. Good to see you, Robin. Thanks for being here. Andrew's not taller than me? That's nice. So what's that in normal units? Let's see if Alka knows. Math. 4 feet, 5 inches, 2 centimeters. How do I do this, Alka? Exclamation mark math? Units did not match. Oh, I think I have to abbreviate. FT and IN. Type error. Unexpected type error. Here, DuckDuckGo should know. Excuse me. Let's take this to DuckDuckGo. Do I have to spell it out? Wait, I'm not 4 feet 5 inches. I'm 5'4". That's way too short. No, I mean, there's nothing wrong with being that short, but I am not that short. I am 5'4". 2 centimeters. There we go. And Julian, thank you for those 50 bits. I'm 162 normal units. Whew, okay. Thank you for that hydrate, Angus. I think we did that. And quick stretch from yes, sir. All right. Normal units. All right. Let's say hello to everyone. Well, we got a couple follows. Let's get these out the way. Not that they're in the way, but I acknowledge follows in batches because I don't want to get interrupted by every single one. But Jashawn, thank you for the follow. Caring developer, thanks for being here. What's up, Clocks for Sale and LOL123. Thank you all. And the Dairy Milk, thank you for that follow as well. Now here's the thing. This is actually the first time in well, not the first time in streaming history. I can hear myself in my ears right now. Usually I cannot. Usually I cannot hear myself. And I don't know if it's affecting the way that I speak or anything like that, but I can hear myself in my ears right now. I assume that when you see streamers with headphones on, they can hear themselves, I guess. I don't know. That is bad. Regardless, let's say hi to everybody. Oh no, it's not OBS because it's my mixer, right? So my mixer takes in my microphone, my mixer takes in my laptop audio, and it sends that via USB to my streaming computer. And my headphones are plugged directly into my mixer. And my mixer does not have the ability to change change what's sent to the monitoring channel or anything like that. Yeah, I don't know. Is it weird? Is it weird that I can hear myself right now? Test fail. What's up, Cult of Turtles? What's your favorite animal? I like my dog. Not all dogs, my dog. My dog is my favorite animal. I have a 1 gig internet connection. I literally just got this mixer. So the thing is, my old mixer didn't have USB, and my old mixer had the feature of being able to send a specific channel to the monitor channel. This one has a monitor out, but you don't have the ability to choose what goes to the monitor. So this is where we are. All right. If you'd like me to say hello to you, say hi, hello, hey, morning, afternoon, evening, howdy, good day, Coding Hayo, Vohayo, or Boga. Boga, hey. So there's an issue with I can't type here if people send a message at the same time. There we go, Boga hey. All right, so if you say any of these things, then Boga hey, and then I will acknowledge you. And we've got, so I was late today, so we have some hellos from a while back. 1 hour ago, Kai Klin said hi. What's up, Kai Klin? We're gonna set a 7.5 minute timer. This is just what we do here. If you don't like it, tune back in about 7.5 minutes. I'm gonna say hello to everyone that I can, because I like to welcome everyone in, and I still can do that. Eventually, we might get to a point where there's too many people watching and I won't be able to say hello to everyone. And it's just what I like to do. So for the next 7.5 minutes, go make a cup of coffee. Call someone that you haven't talked to in a while. Send somebody a text. I'm going to say hi to everybody. What's up, Asir and Matrix and Nebula and Andrew Lane and Sequel Gortster and Matronex and FV Bombel and Howard Boga. Hey, what's up, Godlike? And Nino Sarir. I'm ready too. What's up, Olaf and Dev M and Slake and Thon and Function Jarvis and Ubans and Mark and Lou and Ohag and Extreme Techniker. What's up? And the real doofy, how's it going? What's up, Sven? And thank you, Sven. So earlier my mic was accidentally on in the intro screen, and Sven let me know that I should turn it off. So thank you, Sven. And what's up, DQ and Elias, and this code rocks. And what's up, Mr. Demon Wolf? I feel like we've probably got some shout outs for you, some automatic shout outs, but I'll give you a direct shout out. Check out Mr. Demon Wolf. He's a member of our Live Coders team, and he's a mod here. And you should check him out. Oh, that's cool. That's a Pokemon. That's a copyright violation. All right, let's keep going. What's up, Dana Chu and the Archer Man Coding and Lax and Monoloito and Azure and Cameron Codes and Vlada and Naptakar and Leet Rose. How's it going? Good morning, Turtle Monkey. And what's up, Awaited and Alka? And Quilenza says, hey, can you skip me? No, you will not be skipped. What's up, Eternal Dev Coder and Mo Saeed? And Drunk Time Lord says, hello, my cozy coders. Was about to start streaming, but I got this notification. You can't miss this one. Well, thanks for being here. Yeah. We've already been live for 44 minutes. But that's okay. What's up, Sane Master and the She-Boss? Good morning. What's up, Netty Socket and Wellpalia and Clink and Proxin and Jonas and Z-Master and Burnus and Refactor and Danielle and CCB and Redstone. Leiji says, good day. And hello, playing with some lovely LED. Yes. Here's a question for your viewers. What does a solar panel and an LED have in common? Are you still here, Leiji? You're going to have to tell us the answer because I can't see it immediately after. So, does anybody know what does a solar panel and an LED have in common? Oh, look at all those Pokemon emotes. These may not be copyright violations. These are sanctioned Pokemon emotes. A diode? I don't know. I feel like there's a pun incoming. What's up, Marsha? Or Marasha? And yes, sir. And I am Vicus. I hope you're healthy and safe. Try to do more streams if possible. I appreciate you. I'm still sticking to three streams a week, but I need to start eating healthier. Oh, it's not a pun. But thank you for the drop in the knowledge. Leiji says they are both made from and are diodes. Very cool. Great drop, procrastinating, watching CJ, which we all are doing right now. What's up, Beta? And White Legend and Sort, and procrastinating, watching CJ. And what's up, Ricappy and Admiral and Unfair and Pravanti and Corti and Rogrease and Tuzo and Julian and CBA and Casper and Armpie and Ahmed and Zhao. What's up, Similini and PCM and Coding Pasta and Supercow Lakshman. How's it going, Lakshman? Hello, Novadine, Stupid Gamer. And Hekanch and Jakob and Hello Holsty and the Omni King. What's up, Folky Bits and Zero Turner, Electrothermal and I was going to say Monster PHP, but it's just Monter. Can I call you Monster? What's up? What's up, Cyrosonic? And Aknot and more here and Adic LVC and Newen and Infi. How's it going? What's up, Wijdan and Nilesh and Shorsey Web? I'm doing good. I'm ready to code. What's up, X Palma and Sheo? What's up, Dr. Phantom? And Kelvin Duels, what's up? Hello, Rai, and Murdoch, and Donnie, and Ryobin, and Yukarai, and Moad. Oh, look at all those! Look at all those Pokemon! What's up, Moad, Imran, and Paper CSGO, and the Oxd, and Avi Breast, welcome. Hello, Fido, and Ims, and Evdetech, and Krishnomator, and Legion, and this Tibin Sunny, welcome to the show. Gubagang says, can I give a brief info of what I do? I think we did that earlier, but there might be new people joining in. We write code. We build things. I teach things. That's about it. We build things here. And today we're not building this, but we're going to be writing the code to control this. That's what we're going to do today. What's up, Kuzi and Javis and Fairland and Shrickum and Pat Dev and Jeff In? What's up, Nick and Dark Underwear? Welcome to the show. Hello, Blue Monster and Black Claw. Hello. What's up, Trantor and Joe Mama? Why did I pick an Arduino over a Raspberry Pi? Mainly because this board fits directly into an Arduino. Now, it technically has pins, outputs on the top, so I could figure out the right pins and then control it from a Raspberry Pi, but this was literally built. You can see the pins there. It's literally built to plug directly into an Arduino Uno. And hello, Scrabble Kitty and Mickey, what's up? And Strategy First and Hacks and Bills and Hot Crazy. What's up, TZQ and Alex and Katoli? How's it going? Hello, John and Kabinks and Shubham and Nordic Code and Merlement. And Coding 60 Plus says color matrix output will be nice as a time-limited short URL. Like you go to the URL and it changes it, you think? Interesting. What's up, Silver Feather and Jay Getachu and Nessie and Urago? Sad day today. Had to bury our cat. That's unfortunate, Urago. Can we get some hearts in the chat? It's tough losing pets. And I don't know what I'm going to do if and when my dog goes. It's sad to think about. But probably lived a good life, and he kept you company, and he snuggled with you, and he probably purred a lot. Hey, Greedy, thank you for that 2-month resub. But your cat is in my thoughts. What's up, Skigna and Foxy Error and Jack and MB Dealer and ACs and PS Panasar and Leason? What's up, Jaxopai and Billy and Phoenix Rising and Careless Hippo? And you heard of what? What's up, girl? How's it going? Hello, Ali Post. Awesome mustache. Thank you very much. And Raven Master and Infixed and Twitch Viewer 4321. Welcome. New on Twitch, you got me here. Nice. Thanks for being here. What's up, Farmer Brass? Code Raven. I just started learning Python, so I thought it'd be cool to join a coding community. Nice. Yeah, we mostly do JavaScript around here, but if you join the Discord, people know. I mean, I know some Python. You're bound to find some help if you join our Discord. Yeah, my hair is fading. It's getting yellow. I need to re-dye it. And what's up, Dewanch and Lemmy I'll have to find the brand of these, but they're $50 in-ear monitors. And I like the fact, like, you sort of kind of can't see, I mean, of course you can see them, but they're not extremely obvious, right? And pretty soon I'm going to be doing music streams, so I'll be able to play the drums while wearing these. And I was playing, like, I feel like it makes me a better drummer because I can actually hear the music. It's amazing. It has 5 drivers inside of it, so like you hear every little detail. It's good stuff. What's up, Smash My and Achira and Crash Course and Prophet and Dolan and Not Blue Beast. All right, we got to go into speed mode. We only have 16 seconds left. What's up, Green Zehas and David Snyder and Lowell and Robin and Myosin and Julian and NGFX Codes and DevTurp and Melky Dev and Jur and Akrames and Pratik and Snoop Spoga. Hey, what's up, Overdose of Sadness? Hearts for you. What's up, Salty Boy and Dev Henrique and Ralshma and Athik and Drash and Galmathes and Xburan and Yemtext and the Coding Carter and Brayson and Cryptic Dreams and Lion Games and NovaScript and DV Man. Made it in time. Welcome. Hello, TG Imar and Lobo and Silver Design and Alexen and Michael, who says, try to say my name the correct way. Michael R. 951. Mikhail? What's up? And hello, Caring Developer and Izzy and Shinomitsu and Puzzle Rusher and Greeny. Good morning. What's up, Myrock? And Miguel and Chromium and 201 Created and F Society and Major Lift. When people abuse the cheat code of asking a question in the hello message, it slows it all down. You're not wrong with Major Lift, but it looks like you've made it just in time. Major Lift is usually like, I'll be back. I'll be back after the hellos. And thank you very much, Anonymous, for that gift to Overdose of Sadness. Yeah, we've mentioned it before. It's okay to feel sad. Being happy is not the repression of sad feelings. Being happy is allowing sad feelings, but not allowing yourself to be consumed by those sad feelings. Sadness, happiness, it's life. They're not opposites. I don't know. Hearts in the chat. And I totally forgot. One last speed run. What's up, Joe Wilson? Welcome to the show. One last speed run is to thank all of the things that have happened. All of the supports. Ton of supports. Wow, that's a lot. Holy goodness. Okay. And somehow, so here's I got Twitch Prime subs when I wasn't even streaming. Thank you. Fellaragi and Nalan and Monkey Nads and Grumblekeen all subbed when I wasn't streaming. I appreciate you. Bear Cool with a 3-month resub. Good morning. What's up, Murdoch? With the gifted sub to Zero Turner. Hello, how's it going? David with the 5-month resub. Hello, Holsty with the 3-month resub. David Snyder with 100 bits. Murdoch with 100 bits. Nino Sawyer with 100 bits. Dayuya with the Twitch Prime sub. Shines Love with the 5-month resub. David Snyder with 100 bits. Andrew also with the 5-month. I guess it's today an anniversary. It's today an anniversary of Blue Paperclip. Thank you for that Twitch Prime sub. It's today an anniversary of when I enabled affiliate. Is that what this is? It could be, or yesterday. Armpie, how's it going? With the 2-month resub. Thank you for all your effort. Really awesome to be a part of this community. Keep up the good work. I hope you have an awesome day. Thank you, Armpie. Thanks for being here. What's up, Leachy? With the 10 bits, Lux Lab with 150 bits, Refactor with 100 bits, Murdoch with 50 bits, Doc with the 5-month resub, who says, content. Rio Bin, thank you for the tier 1 sub. Leachy with the 10 bits, Murdoch 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 with the 10 bits, David with the 66 bits. But yeah. Wow. Dro Killer with the Twitch Prime sub, John with the 5-month resub at tier 3. Your 5-month resub is not for another 7 days. Okay. Were you part of the initial subs? I don't know. That was bad. Did you all hear that? That was bad. Oh my goodness. I don't know. I think it might be the audio being routed back into my mixer. Oh, buddy. I mean, that's better. I think it happens. You know what? I think it happens whenever I play around with the effects. We're not going to play around with the effects. Sorry, everyone. Sorry. Rip your ears. Greenie, thank you for that 2-month Twitch Prime resub. Anonymous with the gift to Overdose of Sadness. Blue Paperclip with the Twitch Prime sub. Bending Unit 22 with a Twitch Prime sub. I'm sorry I missed that through the weird sounds, but I appreciate you. And David Snyder with the 10 bits. Oh, right. It was a heavenly noise. We got a few follows as well. Thank you to Alice Remote for the follow. Thank you to Wide Weirdo for following. What's up, Ciso and Biff and Loxix. And Murdoch says, I lied. Here's another 100. Thank you, Murdoch, for the 100 bits. Patrick, thanks for the follow. Parak, thanks for being here. What's up, Yo Yed? And Nikta and Michael and White Strike and Method Void and Jewilson. Thank you all for those follows. We got a couple of redemptions. We got this. Okay, we're going to use this focus mode to at least set up the project. I think we're going to write this project from scratch because the old project that was controlling the LEDs was hooked up to my old backend, and I want this one to be connected directly to Twitch chat. So we're probably going to write this from scratch. And Black Owl, thank you for the hydrate. Cheers. Refactorer with the gifted sub to Dana Chu. Congrats, Dana Chu, and thank you, Refactorer, for the gifts. Enzo, also with a hydrate. Cheers. I am with the posture check. All right, let's do this focus mode right now. We'll come back to that stretch later. It's Jay Fields. How's it going? Welcome to the show. Check out It's Jay Fields. They're a member of our live coders team. Focus, start. 8 minutes of focus. Here we go. I'm going to create a new project for this. RGB LED. That's not a directory yet. And the She-Boss, thank you for that gifted sub as well. To Maroik. Cool. So this is it. Now, we are using Node.js. It's what I like to use, and with Johnny Fives, it makes it really easy to control an Arduino using the JavaScripts. So that's what we're gonna do. We have another focus mode. Let's do it. We're going into 16 minutes of focus to set up this project. I'm down. Are you down? Smile in chat if you're down. Smile. Awesome. Thank you. All right, so we're using Node. I'm going to initialize this as an npm project. Great. While I'm already thinking about it, I'm going to create an MIT license in this directory because this code is open source. Great. So we have a package JSON. Well, you can't see that quite. right? Let's go right there. So we have a package JSON, which is going to hold all of our dependencies. Our only dependency is probably going to be Johnny 5. We might install a color library, because one thing we're going to need to do is convert whatever hex color or whatever color you send into HSL, hue, saturation, and light, so I can lower the light. Because when one of these LEDs is on, it's blinding. It is blinding. So we're going to have to, well, maybe we can do the color math. We can copy and paste from Stack Overflow or something like that, but that should be it. I'll make a directory for all of our source code. And I'm going to go ahead and install ESLint. So that way we can have good code style. I created this repo. Did I create it this weekend? Might have created it this weekend, called default configs, that has my default prettier config, and then a default ESLint config that I like to use. So we're gonna set this up. Blinding by the light. No, there definitely is a color package on npm. But I'm just saying maybe we shouldn't install it. We could just copy and paste a function. Node vibrant. I'll check it out. Okay, new file, prettier RC. So this is just a configuration for my default settings in prettier. I prefer a 2-space tab. I prefer semicolons, and I prefer single quotes over double quotes. So I'm telling prettier, but that is what I prefer. And then specifically with Node, we're going to use this linter file, but these are all the dependencies that we need. We need ESLint, and then we need the plugin to configure ESLint with prettier. Except we don't need ESLint plugin import. I need to fix that. Cool. So we're installing -d. Look, I can point all the way over here. -d is a dev dependency. ESLint is going to lint our files. Prettier has formatting preferences, and then we're going to use the Airbnb base config, and wait, did I get rid of the R in prettier? I think I did. Yeah. And then we're going to have the plugin which makes prettier and ESLint work together. So we need those things. I don't know if prettier works with Svelte. I don't know. Should write a package to copy a single file from GitHub. There is degit, D-E-G-I-T, which I probably could use. I don't know. This is the first time I'm using. Usually I create all these settings manually, which is a pain. So this is an improvement, being able to just copy and paste and not do it all. So this is our ESLint config. I'll show it to you real quick. We are using the latest JavaScript features. We're in Node.js. We're using the Airbnb base rules, which has rules around like destructuring and arrow functions and different stuff like that. We're using the prettier rules, which is for formatting. Don't look at stuff in Node modules. We're using ECMAScript version 11, and then we should have those prettier rules. Also, there are some rules that I like to disable by default, like this: no param reassign, no return assign. I actually don't want to enforce camel case. Like, you can use dash case or camel case, so I'm just going to turn off all those rules. And this is an example of the linter in action. So this is a property on an object, and because it doesn't have dashes or any weird characters, you technically don't need single quotes, so that my linter is telling me, hey, you should not put single quotes there. And here's another linting error. There should be a new line at the end of the file. So that's what all of this does. Okay, that's it with the setup. Let's write some code. So I'm going to create a file called index.js in here. Then we can do the Johnny 5. If we take a look at like getting started, so this is pretty much it. It's pretty much it. I'm going to paste that in. Run our linter, which is going to change things to like const and all that good stuff. Now. We need Johnny 5. Yeah, that's the first step, is actually install Johnny 5 as a dependency. So all those other things were dev dependencies. This is an actual dependency that will get listed in my package JSON, Johnny 5. David with the 10 bits. I wish it was possible to make a code snippet extension for git ignores on VS Code. It probably is. I feel like that's a thing we could do. I don't know. And I'll just mention really quick, if you're new to Node.js, the package JSON is what lists all our dependencies. So those things we installed earlier, it specifies using sim versioning what our dependencies are, and then you can see our regular dependencies, dev dependencies, regular dependencies. You can see Johnny 5 is there. So that's great. I'm getting a phone call. We recently noticed your car's extended warranty is going to expire and wanted to give you one final... It's spam. It's it's a spam call. Okay, so we have Johnny 5. We're going to connect it to a board, and when the board is ready, I'm just going to log. Whoa. Sorry about that, everyone. I'm just going to log hello world. Yeah, those calls are horrible. So here's the thing. If you purchased a new vehicle, like there's all these, are they technically scammers? They're really just advertisements because they know that you purchased a car, but they send you letters and they give you calls that make it sound like it's your legitimate warranty. But it's actually not. They're just trying to sell you an extended warranty that is not from the dealer or not from the company. I don't know. No, I purchased a new car 4 years ago at this point, which is probably why they're calling. It's like, hey, your extended warranty has expired. Send it to Kitboga. I don't know if you would call those kind of scammers. I don't know. I mean, that's the thing. They're not exactly scammers because it somehow is public information that you purchased a vehicle. I don't know. Rhino, thank you for that 2-month resub. More love. Hearts, hearts. Oh, it has nothing to do with buying. Okay, maybe I just associated that. Maybe it's literally they don't know and they're just, yeah, you know, you could like, here's the thing. I don't want to get into Kitboga's domain, but it would be fun to call them and just be like, don't say anything and see if they actually know what kind of car I have. Though I don't know if I'd want to do that on stream. I don't know. Okay, this should work. We need to plug in our Arduino. Yeah, it could be the registration. Yeah. Okay, so I got this, I have this knife. Careful, everyone. And I have this box, and we're going to open this box because this box has a long USB cable so that I can plug my Arduino in from this side of the screen. That is a long USB cable. Okay. Knife. He has a box. Awesome. And so one of the things I did this weekend was I organized all of my wires. I bought so much Velcro. I got Velcro, and I've got where are they at? I guess they're over there. But the little rubber things that have 3M sticky, so you can stick them, and then you can run wires through them. It's pretty beautiful. It's messy in some places, but there's just so much Velcro and stuff all over my desk now, and the wires are beautiful and perfect. And I also got these what do you call it? Drawers that like fit on the desk so that you can put things in them. It's a beautiful thing. Okay. Honestly, this cable is way too long, but it will do. It will do. So this goes here. I need to do a new setup video. I mean, for the most part, it's exactly the same. For the most part, there are not many differences. The only difference is like a dedicated desktop streaming computer. So yeah, I'm wearing in-ear monitors, but you couldn't tell. Like you can't really tell unless I turn to the side, which is sweet. Okay, doesn't USB get really bad after about 12 feet? I think this is literally a 12-foot cable. It's meant to be like a really long printer cable, but it's the USB A to B that works with Arduino. Okay, so I'm going to start up my camera, and you all will be able to see what's about to happen. I have this mess of Arduino boards on the table because it's possible that one of these Arduinos is broken. I have a bunch of Arduinos. I've done Arduini. What's the plural of Arduino? But I run a workshop, well, I have in the past, where I teach high school girls how to build robots and how to solder and how to program in C. And I have a bunch of extra Arduinos because of this very reason. Wow. That's pretty good. Let's go about right there. Okay. But, oh, I need to update working on, don't I? I totally forgot. It's too much. Beautiful. Okay. Genuino? No, that's the wrong thing. Hi. This is me. This is real life. I'm in front of a blue thing. This. Okay. Now we go here. That's the wrong direction. So we're going to do this. Beautiful. The Matrix. Okay, so here's the plan. If one of these is broken, we'll use the other one. Because it's very possible that one of them is fried. It's very possible. It blinked. It blinked. Okay, so now we run our program and we see if it can detect the Arduino. Let's go here. The garden is a facade. Wait, did that work or did I get a new? Oh well. So I wrote this JavaScript file. It's going to attempt to connect to the board. When the board is ready, it's going to log hello world. If it logs hello world, then we know that it's working. So I'm going to go ahead and add a start script. So in here, we'll say start is a node source/index.js. And we need to set this as our main file as well, right here. All right, so now I can do npm start. Available, connected. It didn't say hello world. Okay, a timeout while connecting to the board. Try the blink code for testing Arduinos. Yeah, I guess you're totally right, because there actually is an LED that we can control that's on the board. I still just want it to load. Oh, you're exactly right. I probably need the firmware. Yes, you're exactly right. Because there are only a few. Okay, there's a whole thing. Yeah. We'll talk about this because this is step one if you want to use Johnny 5. Yeah. I totally forgot. But it's possible that one of these Arduinos actually has it on there already. Yeah, like this. So this one has the Firmata firmware. This one does not, and that was our issue, which is fine. But let's actually we'll flash this one. Because why not? So we'll talk about that. So here's the thing. You see this USB cable here? That is how we are controlling the Arduino, right? Let's take a quick stretch. I was wondering how that would work without firmware. Yeah, we need firmware. Yeah, so all of my streams go up to YouTube afterward. It's a very long cable. This cable is comically long. Honestly, I should get a shorter cable. It's fine. It's fine for now. But yes, okay. So we're gonna write computer codes. That's gonna travel through the wire via a protocol called serial to change what happens on this Arduino board, and we're gonna plug these RGBs directly into the Arduino board. However, there are other ways to program an Arduino. So this Arduino has onboard memory. It's probably this chip right here. There's memory on there. And you can actually write a program in C, and that program can be stored on the Arduino, and then you potentially could unplug the USB, and that program would be able to run without being plugged into a computer. That's typically how people program Arduinos, is you basically write your own firmware, you write it to its memory, and then that Arduino is just a little standalone device. That's not what we're doing today. That chip is the MCU, not the memory. Well, where's the memory? Where's the memory? I don't know. Okay, we can look up a diagram. But regardless, the reason we are not going to be able to do that is because Node.js is a. I mean, technically, you could compile Node.js code, but then it would be bytecode that needs the Node.js runtime. When we write JavaScript on the server side or on a computer, it requires some sort of runtime, right? It requires the Node.js runtime, and that's really big and bulky and could not fit on this little bitty thing. Could not fit on there. Memory is the small chip beside the clock. Okay, so the clock is this thing, and the smaller chip is this thing. Let's say that's the memory. There's the memory. So that's where our program gets stored. However, we're going to be writing Node.js, and that can't run directly on this thing. Now, let it be known there are boards out there. I think like the Esperino, or there are boards out there that actually can run Node.js natively on the device itself. The Arduino Uno is not one of them. So what we need is a firmware. We have the Firmata firmware that's running on the Arduino, and that basically just allows us to send commands over serial. It can interpret those commands and then do various things like flip a switch on a relay or turn an LED on or off, or send a command to this board, which in turn sets the color of a specific LED on this matrix. And so let's look at the Firmata firmware. And if we take a look at the Johnny 5 website, they tell us how to do it. Set up your board. Here it is. And Johnny 5 is awesome. They support a bunch of different boards. But we specifically are using the Arduino Uno. So we'll look at that. Standard Firmata Plus. Firmata Arduino. Hello, welcome to the show. Oh yeah, that's the other thing, and the reason why we're using something like Johnny 5 and we're communicating over serial is this board does not have any sort of wireless connectivity built into it. There's no Bluetooth, there's no Wi-Fi. Now, let it be known there are boards that have that. This board does not. And if it did, you would have to write that network code in C, which is a little bit cumbersome. And so because we can just send commands over serial, we're going to write a very, like an SB8266 that has Wi-Fi and I think Bluetooth built in too. Note, the small chip, the small chip translates serial into USB. Stop listening to, what? Okay. This is serial to USB? I don't know. Regardless, it doesn't really matter because we're just going to code the thing. Honestly, that's the beauty of, is it? Some people would argue, but I know a little bit about hardware. I don't have to know all the inner workings of this thing. I just have to know how to get it working. That's it. And we can do that. I believe we have the technology. What was I saying? I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, like the SB. Yeah, that has that stuff built in. But because we're just sending commands over serial, I can write my Node.js program. It's going to be nice and easy. I can write JavaScript code that connects to Twitch chat directly. And that in turn will send commands over serial to control the board. And then Johnny 5 makes it even easier because instead of having to do the specific Firmata things, they provide higher level wrappers. Like they literally, let's look at the API. They literally have an LED matrix class thingy. Where you just say, this is what I've got, this is the controller type, and then you can specifically set, that might not be it, maybe it's LED RGB. It's a combination. We'll get it though. But it makes it so easy. We literally just say, hey, turn this pixel green, and it works. We're not gonna have to write any low-level code today. It's gonna be great. All right, but this is the Firmata firmware. And so this is the program that's running directly on the Arduino that is basically listening for commands that can control things. Literally. Okay, usage. Great. Cloning Firmata. How do I install it? Wait. You know what? I feel like there was something that we did in the past to our old Arduino board to get it working. I actually totally forgot. Oh, well, thank you, Manlea. Let's do RGB LED matrix Arduino Node.js. I think we're using like node bots or something like that. I totally forgot. Like this was, I guess, 6 months ago. Oh, if I have the Arduino IDE, it's already in examples. That's probably how we did it last time. I don't have the Arduino IDE installed. Just let it be known that if you want to do this at home, you need to put the Firmata firmware on your Arduino first. In this case, we've already done it. Which is why it can say hello world. What's up, Piero? Welcome to the show. Okay, so I'm not going to worry about that right now. I'm going to look at our old code. I should have prepared. Honestly, I should have prepared. But if I look at my old code, I think I have something. I have something in here that we figured out last time, which was actually not that easy to figure out. So we're going to go look at this, and let me see what our dependencies are. Node pixel. That's the one. Node pixel. So node pixel is also what makes it very, very easy to control an RGB LED matrix, and it uses Johnny 5. how do I turn dark mode on GitHub? I'm using a plugin called Stylus. And then I have a custom CSS style sheet that's installed there. Okay, so this is our Node Pixel library. And this is the one that makes it really easy to just literally do the thing. Okay, we're going to just go to the code we wrote in the past and we're going to copy and paste it. We're going to make it better, but we are going to copy and paste it. What we did in the past is we actually had this was running a game of Connect 4. And so we made it so I used to stream on both Twitch and YouTube before I was a Twitch affiliate. Now I'm a Twitch partner. Before that, I used to stream on both Twitch and YouTube at the same time. And so what we did was we made a Connect 4 game where Twitch chat could play Connect 4 against YouTube chat. That's what we used to do with this thing. But now I only stream on Twitch. So we're going to just be able to control the RGB LEDs. So let's see. Look at this. We already have some functions like HSL to hex, hue to RGB. This is beautiful. Create a game. There's like game state, but really what I need is this. Like create a strip. The controller is Firmata. The pin is 13. Length is 40. And then do the thing. This is what we need. I'm going to copy and paste this. And then we're going to install Node Pixel. Security vulnerability? What? Oh, in the Git repo. Yeah. It's old. We need to update it. And I am going to check out the Node Pixel GitHub because you'll notice one thing that we had to do last time was we installed a specific version of Node Pixel from Git. So instead of installing from npm, we specified a Git address. This may have been fixed. Because this was last worked on in February. So. Oh, no, the code I was showing you is for Connect 4, not for the 8-bit LED. That was actually pretty simple. And I need to things to do. I need to update my working on command. Working on today. Controlling an RGB LED matrix from Twitch chat. That's it. That's what we're doing today. Okay. Let's look at issues. Because specifically, something with like J5 Firmata. No writable port error. Yeah, sparkles means new things. It means updates. If you do !FAQ, you can get a link to my frequently asked questions, and on there I link to this keyboard, and it is using brown switches, but it's a very simple keyboard. Okay. Glad it's working. Wait, that's from 2016. That's a really old issue. You know what? Let's just install Node Pixel, and if it works, it works. So we're going to install the latest version of Node Pixel. Oh, thank you, Flame. Node Pixel. And then we're going to copy paste this code from this library. Thank you all for the follows. Thanks for being here. This. Oh, one high security vulnerability. What is it? Node Pixel is dependent on standard version, which is dependent on conventional changelog, which is dependent on conventional changelog, conventional commits, which is dependent on compare function, which is dependent on .prop. And there's a vulnerability in .prop. Come on. Come on. Hey, it wasn't able to fix it. That's fine. So I assume that this dependency is for the changelog, not the actual library itself. I don't know. It does say it requires a custom version of Firmata that provides an interface to talk to the pixels. I think that's what I have running already, because this might have actually been the one that it was plugged into. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, now, instead of saying hello world, we are going to attempt to create a new pixel strip. Yeah, and so we just require in pixel from node pixel. This all should be correct. And then when the strip is ready, let's just say hello world. Or just say strip ready. We at least want to see this log. If we see this log, then we're in business. Then it's just a few lines of code to actually set a specific... Oh, I need to plug it in. That would help if I actually plugged it in. Can I break the matrix if I do something wrong? I mean... Wait. There we go. Now that's actually an accurate representation of what's happening. I mean, really the main way would be to like send too much power to it, but this is actually only sending 5 volts anyways? I don't know. This is a little app I built called Webcam Preview. Okay, so I'll show you on the camera. So this has little bitty pins, and it's built to plug directly into the Arduino itself. So I just line them up and plug it directly in. Now, yeah, so that's good to go. Actually, well, no, what I was going to potentially do is put a little bit of electrical tape right here because it could potentially short, but I actually can't see any connections on the back here. Like, the connections are on the other side, so it should be fine. Should be fine. Should be fine. Cool. So now that that's plugged in, we're probably going to use bits of paper again. Actually, I might have a diffuser sheet somewhere. Regardless. Okay, now this gets plugged in. Here's the interesting thing. Like, it's a nice little form factor in that it plugs directly into the Arduino itself. But you can see in the code, it's actually just being controlled by one pin. Pin 13 is what controls the thing. So technically, we really only need, well, we would need 3 wires. We'd need power, ground, and then we would need pin 13 to be plugged into this thing. But this is nice because it's a nice little form factor. It plugs directly into the Arduino. Cool. Okay, now let's try it. npm start. Okay. Please upload the node pixel formata to the board. We can do that. We can definitely do that. So let's take a look at node pixel. If you do exclamation mark working on, or if you read the stream title, you can see exactly what we're doing. Installation. Plug in your Arduino and then run this. Okay. I could do that. So this wants us to install node bots interchange globally. I'm not going to do that. I am going to do npx node bots interchange, which should just install it and run it locally. And then I'll run the rest of the command here. Let's see. So this is going to automatically download the firmware and then send it to this thing. Hopefully. Hopefully. Flashing the firmware to the board. Reset complete. Flashing, please wait. Flash complete. Done. All right. Now, if all of that worked correctly, then we should just be able to start it and we should see strip ready. Test pass. Oh no! Node pixel formata controller requires I/O that can write out. No writable port. So this was the issue we ran into last time, and the fix was to use a specific branch of node pixel. So, oh no! That's what we're gonna do. Yeah, but I thought it might have been fixed because this was from back in February, so I thought they might have fixed it by now, but they didn't. So instead, we're going to do this. And so you may not know that you can do this. This is actually a dependency that's brought in directly from Git. So instead of installing it from npm, we just point it to a specific branch. So there's a branch called j5 Fermata upg. And we can see on the repo here that there probably is still that branch. Yeah, here it is. Why don't I repair it? I don't know. This branch is 2 commits ahead, 3 commits behind of master. But this is the branch we need to get it to work with the Arduino Uno. So what we'll do is we'll uninstall NodePixel, like so. Yeah, it's pretty handy. So I've used this in the past to have internal dependencies. So instead of publishing something to npm or like even a private npm repository, you can have a dependency that is just some other Git URL, and it could be anywhere. It could be on GitHub, GitLab, Bitbucket. It's a little bit cumbersome. You should point it at like a commit ID or a branch. But it's pretty useful. Okay, so now all you got to do is say npm install and then put that string in, and then it automatically installs it. Oh yeah, that works too. There's a shorthand. So npm I user repo branch instead of the full URL. Okay. And then let's try flashing the firmware again with this version of NodePixel, I guess. I don't know, why not? What has happened to the world? There's a lot going on in 2020, and my green top knot is the least of your worries. I would hope. I would hope. Cheers, everyone. Ta-da! Test passed. Okay. It works. The strip is ready. Now, what did I do? I need to do this. Yeah. Okay, so at this point, we can just set a pixel. Let's set the first pixel to be red. Stay vigilant. No, I appreciate you all. So usually when things are hard for people to accept, or if people, I mean, I don't know if this person was making fun of me or whatever it is, it's usually they're insecure with themselves. I'm very comfortable. I might be too comfortable with myself. I mean, I literally have green hair, right? The simple fact that I have green hair means I'm probably comfortable with the way that I look. Or I just don't care. Oh, we have 2. There are 2, which I guess is the same thing. Either you're comfortable or you don't care, but if you don't care, then that means you're comfortable. Regardless, let's set a pixel. I mean, again, I'm going back to my old code. I'm just gonna look at my old code. The old me knew what they were doing. And no worries, dysfunctional. Thanks for being here. Okay. There is code somewhere in here where we set a specific pixel value. Animate matrix. Oh yeah, so we wrote some code in the past. Like we literally made this into a Connect 4 board. So if somebody played like in column 0, you would actually see the dot drop to the bottom. Yeah, I forgot. We wrote code. This code's on this. I mean, this video and this is on YouTube. I totally forgot. Okay, I think we have a function that literally just updates the entire matrix. We have checks for winning. Oh yeah, show board. Strip.pixel color. It's too easy, I'm telling you. Okay, so all we have to do is say, actually, I'll leave that console log there. So I want the 0th pixel, and there are 40 pixels, and they're labeled. I don't know. They are labeled. I don't know if you can see that, but it says on the board LED 1, LED 0, LED 1, all the way up to LED 40. So my codes is saying take the pixel at 0 and set it to some color. I'm going to set it to Coding Garden Green. Can anybody tell me the hex code for Coding Garden Green in the chat? And I think we can send hex codes here. It should also be that easy. Anybody? Hey, come on, Doc. That's just green. Yeah, Andrew has it. That's the coding garden green. Okay. Do I need to do that? It should just work. All right, prepare to be blinded because this is going to be most likely very, very bright. 40. There's 40 LEDs. It didn't work. It didn't work. Let's look at the node pixel docs. Color. Color string. Spelled the other way. I was already blinded. This should work. Oh, I forgot. I should just read the docs. I don't know what's wrong with me today. Strip. Okay, so you set the color. And you set the color, and then you... So, but basically what this allows you to do is to update the values of multiple pixels. And then... So, like, we could literally say 0, 1, 2, 3. And then when we say show, that's when it lights them all up. All right. Prepare to shield your eyes. Are you ready? I mean, shield your eyes now, I guess. That's... Yeah, I can't look directly at that. So... but it's green. It worked, right? It worked, right? And so actually, here's the other cool thing about Johnny 5 is it creates a REPL or like a read eval print loop. So if I do this, if I create a variable, a global variable, a module scope variable called strip, and then reassign it right here, after I start it up, this REPL I can actually run commands inside of. And so now that the strip is ready, I could basically take code that looks like this, and run it directly right here. So I could do this. We could set it to white. Uncaught reference, strip is not defined. There's a way to do it. There's a way to actually put strip in the scope so that I can access it in here. Regardless, that's fine. Okay, what I want to do is I want to, instead of just taking this color directly, I want to convert it to HSL. So that way I can lower the light value because it's hue, saturation, and light. And by doing that, we'll make it so that it will not be blinding. Do a for loop. There's a way to do it. You can look it up. And again, I'm pretty sure we copy and pasted this codes here. HSL to hex. Wait. Do we have hex to HSL? Oh, Julian has a library. I don't know if this takes out alpha channel. Chroma.js has easy functions for hex to HSL. What was the one that I think Alka recommended? Yeah, Node Vibrant. Node Vibrant. Extract prominent colors from an image, supports both Node and the browser environment. Luminance. Oh, hue, saturation, and luminance? Yeah. I don't know if we can answer this question here. A random uneducated viewer. My question is, when coders write DLL injectors to cheat in video games such as CSGO to read game memory, how come the game source sends that injector the info without logically thinking, wait, that's a cheat? It's like I don't know much about this, but as far as I know, the cheat program literally has direct access to the memory. Like there's nothing that's guarding the memory. I mean, there could be, but for the most part, there's nothing that's like, hey, only you can look at the memory. If it gets injected, then anything can look at the memory, right? I don't know, but like I said, I don't know. Okay, so it has util functions, but it's for converting it. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. You're actually replacing the function call. There's no way to tell. Yeah, and I guess that's the other thing. If you can overwrite existing code, they're just calling a function name. If the function name is the same, it's going to be able to call it. I don't know. I think, I mean, we are probably going to just copy paste. So here's what, I mean, there is a Stack Overflow that I have copy and pasted from before that just says hex to HSL. Literally, if I search like JavaScript hex to HSL, there's a beautiful, look at this. I've clicked it before. It's gray. It's a beautiful function. I can just copy and paste it. Look at this. I also could install a library. Let's just look on npm for colors. Color conversion and manipulation, chalk. That sounds about right. The long message, not my beautiful. Wait, what? What did you say? I thought it was going to be a copy paste. Oh, I see. Stack Overflow is better than an npm package. I think color is a bit heavy. Yeah, I mean, that would be the reason why we don't install it, but it has all of these functions, right? You can pass in a hex value. You can say .hsl. I'm going to install color. A library will be slow. Doc, are you trolling right now? It's going to be plenty fast, right? Right? You're trolling. Tell me you're trolling. You're calling it for every pixel, every frame. Oh, no. Once we... So, no. It's going to be fine. Okay, there's really a thing I wanted to do. It'll be fine. Fine. All right. Well, what I want to do is I want to make... Actually, I'll make it a surprise. I'm going to make it a surprise. Regardless, we have the color library now. Amazing. So we can do things like this. That's really all we need. So what I want to do is create a variable like coding garden green and set that equal to the color itself. So we'll we'll do this. Hey, David. Thank you for the 10 bits. Chroma has the same type of function, but it's almost 10 times smaller. You know how to get my attention. Let's look at Chroma. Did you recommend Chroma earlier? There's this, which is small, but there's no docs. Okay, let's just look. Is it Chroma.js? I'm going to assume Chroma.js, because that was last published 10 months ago. Can you verify, David? Yeah, because I could do darken. Unpacked size is 1.15 megabytes. Unpacked size is 16 kilobytes for color. Why is it so big? Does it matter? I don't know. For those of you new to the Node.js world, this is what goes through a Node developer's mind whenever they're installing a dependency. Does it really matter? The thing is, I'm a little more cognizant and aware of the implications of installing. Wait, what did I just do? I copied too much. I am aware of the implications of installing an external library, right? We are now dependent on that library. If that library has vulnerabilities, we now have vulnerabilities. If that library does things... I understand the implications, but... Wait, should I not use Chroma? So here's the other dilemma of being a someone who live streams themselves coding, is I can't just do it. Okay, so we'll just say Chroma equals that. Chroma require Chroma.js. Great. Yeah, so and you're dependent on that library's dependencies, which is why we technically have a vulnerability right now, because the Node Pixel library has a dependency like 7 levels deep that actually has a vulnerability inside of it. I don't know. I don't know. But this is going to be nice. This is going to be nice because all we got to do is this. We take the actual coding garden green, and then we darken it, and then we send that to hex. Right? And now I can pass the coding garden green in, and it should be a little less bright. Like right now, it's blinding. You can see it. I can't point. It's blinding. A big old bundle of vulnerabilities. Wait. Oh yeah, that's the other interesting thing, is that when I kill the program, it's still technically lit up. But now it should be not as light because I just darkened it. Yeah, it's a little bit more viewable. Let's darken it twice. 3 times. 3 times the darken. What's up, Mr. Demon Wolf? I missed your message. This might scare you. What? Oh, okay. And then now that is like not visible at all. So we darkened too much. We're gonna go 2 darkens. Darken until it goes. At that point we should just turn. No, it's on. You just can't see it. That's better. I think this is what we're gonna do. Yeah. Now you should. Oh, I see. You can't see it. Now there you go. There you go. So here's the thing. I have to think about this because you're going to be sending a command that sets a specific pixel and your color may already be light enough. So I think what I need to do is convert it to HSL and then just adjust the L value, right? Color scale. Here, let's look at the interactive documentation. But so that does control one aspect of brightness. So Doc was talking about the gamma thing, but the colors themselves have by default full brightness. Okay, HSL. Every color space has its own constructor function. Hue, saturation, and value. Hue, saturation, and light. Because basically we can take any color sent to us and then just set the light value to be like 0.5 or 0.6 or whatever is acceptable. What does HSL return? Okay. Returns an array with the hue, saturation, and lightness. Beautiful. Okay, so dot HSL. And that's going to give us back the H, the S, and the L. Just like that. And then we're going to say chroma dot. Can I pass in HSL? Yeah. So then I can do H, S, and then we'll specify the L to be 0.5. And then send it to hex. Just like that. Easy. Yeah, and then we actually don't even need to pull off the L value. Default. All right, let's see what 0.5 looks like. That's pretty bright. What's up, QA partner? Welcome to the show. That's pretty bright. So we could bring it down even more. And yeah, my neighbor just honked, or they guess they locked their car. But let's go down to 0.3. Wow. Huh? That's pretty good. That's pretty good. All right. Enough playing around. Let's install TMI.js and let's get you, the person watching right now, to be able to control this thing. This is gonna be easy. It's gonna be so easy. And hey, Pregnant Monkey, thank you very much for that Twitch Prime sub. I appreciate you. Can you all hear me when I'm talking over the notifications? What is TMI.js, you ask, Mr. Demon Wolf? Well, TMI is a wonderful library created by the wonderful Alka, who was here earlier. He might be sleeping now. But this makes it really, really easy to communicate with Twitch chat from JavaScript. You install it, and it actually works with... Okay, you can still hear me? Thank you, Major Lift. It actually works, but... wait, what? What am I saying? It works without authentication. So this is an example of connecting to Twitch chat to a specific channel, and then you instantly can see the messages in that channel. So here we go, copy-paste coding. I am going to bring it in. We'll connect to it. Okay, that's good to hear. Ekabet, thank you for that. So TMI, oh, we already have it. We have it, beautiful. Who is Alka? There he is, check him out. Though he hasn't streamed in a while. He needs to stream so I can throw money at him. Cool. So right here, we're creating a connection to Twitch. We have this client. I'm going to connect to the Coding Garden channel. And then we can listen for messages. So I'll say connect, and then I really don't want to listen for messages until the strip is ready. So I'm going to put this code inside of here. Right here. And this should just work. This is just going to output people's messages that they send in the chat. So do it now. If I stream, will you throw money at me? Maybe. So if anybody sends a message, I mean, it's bound to happen eventually. Yes, that's what happens. So that's how easy it is. It's literally that easy. So now all we need to do is Bogahay. What's up, White Legend? All we need to do is look for a specific type of command, undefined. Hi. we look for a message that starts with !pixel followed by a hex code, and then we try setting it. That's it. That's all we got to do. Object error. Yeah. I'm surprised nobody has tried process.exit yet. I want to see it. It's not going to work. I'll tell you right now that it's not going to work. But those of you naughty people, try to, yeah, no, that's not a thing in JavaScript. Null pointer exception. Alert, cross-site scripting. Yeah, there we go. Nice job, free debugs. Yeah, so we're literally just outputting the text to the console. It's not actually going to interpret any of this stuff. Okay, we need a simple little command handler. So we'll say if message dot starts with an exclamation mark. So if it starts with an exclamation mark, we're going to write some codes. We're going to say the args is the message split on spaces. Like that. So now we get an array of arguments from the Twitch chat message. We're going to say the command is args dot unshift? Shift. Yeah, shift removes the first element from the array. So if we split it on spaces, the first thing in the array should be the command. And then we'll say if command is equal to pixel. Then we're going to do the thing. And then we'll say the color is args.shift. Again. So we remove the command, and then we're just expecting the next thing to be a hex color. Yeah. And we'll write a little regular expression to validate it. So we'll say if color.match. Well, if color is a thing, if it actually is a string, and we're able to match it. So let's say we just want six digits, right? How's that work? /d, we want 6 of those. Is that how that works? Is that regex? Other way. Free debug says that. Is it that? Anchor starting. Yeah. So it must start with. Oh no, and it's not digits. They're digits or A through Z. A digit. We'll just. Hey, blimies. Thank you for that Twitch Prime sub. Yeah, that's what we need. So we need. It's a valid hex code. So 0 through 9, A through F, and then we'll make it case insensitive as well, like that. Ta-da! We did it. Oh, and then do I need it in parentheses instead of square brackets? Yeah, so we could allow things like this, but I'm just gonna assume. Well, I'm not gonna assume. I'm gonna force you. I'm gonna force you to send a valid six-digit hex code thingy. Nope, no brackets. No, square is correct. Be explicit in your messages because it's confusing. Okay. Yeah, we could check .args.length too. If command is pixel and there actually are some arguments, then we grab the color and then we make sure that it's a hex code and then we do the thing, right? And so before we were doing this. Now we only want to do this when a specific command is sent. Like that. And then we pass in the color that they send, but we'll throw a little hashtag or a pound sign in front of it. Yeah, so whenever you do pixel, do not specify the hash. Just specify a six character hex code. And my linter wants me to use template literals. Do it. Set the pixel. Oh, you need to specify the index too. We could just choose a random index. Context, not initialize. Yeah, let's think about what the actual command is. Right, so the command should be pixel. Actually, let's do this. We'll do pixel, and then let's say I want to set pixel number 20 to be, we'll just do a random. Right now, we're going to do a random one. Let's just get it working. So math.random times 40, and then floor that, because it needs to be a value from 0 to 39. Yeah, yeah. What's a guard clause? I don't know what you mean by that. This should be fine. Done. All right, that's it. Do your worst, Twitch chat. So what you need to do is in the chat, you need to do !pixel followed by a 6-character hex code. It's working. It is. Can you believe it's actually working? Yeah, it probably would be nice to put like a little diffuser thing on it. I can go try to find a piece of paper. Let me try to find a piece of paper. Great job, everyone. Okay, I have this. Yeah, it's actually not bad. Huh. Okay, we'll do that. Oh, and if with an early return. Sure, yeah, we could do that. I only know of it as an early return. Is this what a gamer rig? Wait, what? Still didn't do it. A parchment paper? I could try that. This is literally just graph paper. Seems 18 and 20 are not working. Yeah, an early return. Yeah, why not? Why not? We don't need RGB, grays don't show up, and you fix the brightness. We only need the hue. But people can't think in hues, right? I guess. Right? I need some tape. Yeah, so what we're about to next, yeah, we just wanted to show that this works, right? Oh, you're right. A hue is 0 to 360, and 0 is red. 360 is not red, some other color. Of course, we can think in hues. But what I also have to think about is once we create like a visual editor for this, for people to be able to like set pixels and such. that needs to output hues. That's worse. It's worse. Raycon everyday E25. What is that? I don't know what that is. Roy G Biv. How can I get it to stick? Oh, 360 is also red. That makes sense. Thank you for the host, Mr. Demon Wolf. All right. Did we turn slow mode off? Let's just do that really quick because that'll be fun. Oh, slow mode is off. Send as many pixels as you can. Let's see, like, what does it look like? I mean, that's honestly not that bad, right? Let me disable. I'll turn on autofocus. Oh, you're right. I need to turn down the exposure as well. That... How did it get so bright? What just happened? Why is it so bright? Okay. Advanced settings? Yeah, what color are people doing when that just happened? Because that is bright. Somehow adjusting the L value does not work at all. Oh, here it is. Exposure. Oh, no. Image settings. Wait. Let me close that. This one? This one, right? Wrong camera. Well, it's it's not updating. Probably need to close it, reopen it. All right, you all can help me with the settings in just a second. Okay. Oh. Auto white balance should be turned off. Okay. Great. And then do we need to set it? Less white? More white. Oh, that's nice. I don't know what... These aren't labeled. I don't know what these do. That is very much the exposure, right? There are a lot of settings, and they're not labeled. It's too close to the camera. What if we do this? The anti-flicker? 50 hertz. 60 hertz. Chroma key. You do a blue chroma key and then it becomes invisible. No. Brightness? Okay, this is brightness. Contrast. High contrast might do it. Right? Sharpness? Extremely sharp. Saturation. Most saturation. And then what do I want my white balance at? There. That's where we want it, right? It's got a vibe. Yeah. Everything up. Except for brightness. That doesn't, oh. It's not that bad. Mine eyes. That should be good enough. All right. That's the world's source code? Now that looks different. That looks like, is it using the same settings? Oh, there's one person above me. No, my house has, I mean, I guess it's not that old, but the floors are very creaky, so you can hear when people are walking upstairs. Good enough. All right, here's what I want to do. Whenever this thing starts up, I want to clear out all of the pixels. So let's do this. When the strip is ready, we just need to iterate up to 40. We could write a for loop, but I'll just do this. This takes a little callback that gives us the index, and then I can do the pixel at index I, and I think there's an off. I think we can just turn it off. And then after we've updated everything, do strip.show. Oh, I need a comma. Thank you. Why is this complaining? Expects a return value from an arrow function. Nah, dude. I'm just gonna disable that in my linter. Okay, now if we restart it, it should clear the entire board when it starts up. Nice. Somehow, wait, is autofocus still on? It's cool how they all just start to light up. Just use a for loop. I know I could. Awesome. Now, at this point, we need to yeah, I don't have an array to, I don't have an array to do a for each on, which is why I did it this way. You can, I just needed to iterate. There are a lot of ways to iterate. Okay. Now what we want is, instead of just choosing a random pixel, we want to allow you to set a specific pixel. So now the pixel index is going to be args.shift here. We'll say if pixel index is a thing and pixel index is a number, yeah, one or more digit. We'll have to do more validation though. So only start and end. Yeah, so we need to, first of all, is it a number? Hey, Copperbeardy, thank you very much for the raid. Welcome, raiders. We are currently working on this thing. So this is an RGB LED that's on my desk, and we're controlling it with the chat. Welcome. Yeah, shout out to Copperbeardy. They're a member of our Live Coders team. Thanks for the raid. Welcome, raiders. If you all want to do this, and hey, Jacksopy, thank you for that Twitch Prime sub. You can see people in the chat doing it. If you do !pixel followed by a 6-character hex code, it will choose a random pixel and set it to that color. So I'm gonna do no red, all green, no blue. And that picked a random one and turned it green. A hex code, so yeah, we can talk about colors really quick. So, colors. List of colors. Color encoding? Maybe the right search term? Color space. I don't know, there are different ways of representing colors. The most common one you might have heard of is RGB, red, green, blue. So you specify the amount of red, the amount of green, the amount of blue, and you can make many different colors with it. I think DuckDuckGo has a color picker. Yeah. So you can see here that this purple is 124 units of red, 4 units of green, and 122 units of blue, red, green, and blue. And so you can change those values, red, green, and blue, and it changes the color. And so if we go into like the green color space and we go over here, then these 3 values, RG and B, are how we represent that color. There are other ways as well. CM Griffin, what's up, dude? With a 3-month resub. I'm in a meeting right now and I can't hear, but Twitch wanted me to share this. Oh, thank you very much, CM Griffin. Thanks for being here. And yeah, can we get a shout out for CM Griffin? I'm talking about color space. Shout out? Shout out. Who will be the first? I mean, we need a mod to do it. Check out, come on, bruh. Who did that? Who checked out? Who just did that? Andrew, why? Why did you do that? Okay, regardless, yeah, check out CM Griffin. He's great. Super chill stream. Perfect. I mean, the code didn't break. You hit tab. Okay. So RGB is one way of representing colors. We can also use HSV, which is hue, saturation, and value. And then there's also HSL, which is hue, saturation, and luminance. And there's also CMYK. If you've ever worked with certain printers, some printers work with CMYK instead of RGB. So that's cyan, magenta, yellow, and what? What's the K? Anybody know? Can anybody tell me what is the K in CMYK? Black? Key. Why didn't they just call it black? Okay, but that's that. And so another way to represent color is with hex. And hex is kind of just RGB, but it's using, instead of a value, so the RGB, each of these can be any value from 0 to 255. If it's 255, then that means all the red that you have. So if you have 255, 0, 0, then that means all red, no green, no blue. If you have 0, 255, 0, then that means no red, all green, no blue. So that's RGB. Hex is just another way of encoding that, but it uses hexadecimal instead of values from 0 to 255. So these 2 digits represent the red. These two characters represent the blue, and then these 2 characters represent the green. But this is hexadecimal instead of decimal. This is a decimal value between 0 and 255 because it's a byte. But if you look at hex, what is hexadecimal? It's an encoding. It's a way of representing things with 16 characters instead of 10 characters. So if we look up decimal on Wikipedia, that's what we use. That's what that's what we learned in school. We have 10 digits, most of us, and that makes it really easy for us to think about a system that uses 10 different things to represent it. Yes, it's base 16. That's good to note. So this is base 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, so 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, base 10. And using those 10 characters, 0 through 9, we can represent most numbers, most of any numbers. And so that's a system that uses 10 characters. Hexadecimal uses 16 characters. So it uses 0 through 9 and then A through F. And so that is 16 different characters. And what it allows you to do is have potentially a smaller character to represent a smaller number of characters to represent the same thing, right? Because in this case, 234 is how we would represent the green in decimal, but in hexadecimal, EA is 234. So we use one less character and it still represents the same thing. Okay, that's what hex is, and that's what everyone is doing in the chat right now. You do pixel, and then you do a 6-character hexadecimal string. So I'll do all red. Oh no, the board is overwhelmed with yellow right now. The coffee, that would work. I wonder what color that was though. Somebody who's doing all yellow. Oh, Strat is first. It's Strat is first. So all red, all green, a little bit of blue. Can you all help me turn it green? Help me turn it green. So do no red, all green, no blue. 00 FF 00. Pixel gray. Oh, yeah, it has to be a hex code. There we go. There we go. Right, and so right now this just sets a random pixel. What we're gonna do is we're gonna update this so that it allows you to set a specific pixel. So that's what we're working on right now. And so you're gonna do exclamation mark pixel followed by the index followed by the color. The war of the indices. So if we're going to make sure that there is a pixel index, we're going to make sure that it is a digit, and then we're going to make sure that, I mean, actually we could do this. We could say pass this into, we're going to parse it as a number. That's going to make things easier on us, because then we can say is nan. If the pixel index is nan, just return. Don't do anything. And this is complaining about unrestricted globals, which I disagree with. I mean, there are reasons to not use restricted globals, but specifically, I want to use the isName. Cool. So try to take what they specified as the index. If it's nan, immediately return. And so this is the early return that someone was talking about earlier. We could update our other code to be early return too. Then if the pixel index is less than 0, or the pixel index is greater than 40, we also do an early return. Yeah, no, don't fix the, yeah, you're right. Fix the code? No, fix the style. Can you please answer the question I asked about a minute ago? If it was a minute ago, then I should be able to find it here. I have a question regarding objects. How do I get the index of a thing inside of an object? Objects do not have a length. They have a certain number of properties, and the order of the properties varies by JavaScript engine. So I'm not sure what you mean by that. Yeah, but objects typically don't have indices, unless it's an array, because an array is an object. Can you clarify? Cool, yeah, so if the number could not be parsed into a number, forget about it. If that number is less than 0 or greater than 40, forget about it. Otherwise, we have a valid index, okay? Should that be 39? Yes, if it's greater than 39, thank you. And good evening, you. Welcome to the show. If that's the case, we have a valid pixel index. Then let's turn this into an early return as well. So grab the color, and we'll say if there is no color, or the color does not match that regular expression, we'll do an early return. Otherwise, we have ourselves a valid pixel setting. Whoa, somebody did all red. Purple gang. I think you can access something inside. Yeah, so you can use bracket notation, but I'm not sure what you mean by getting a specific length. I don't know. Okay, but let's turn this all into early returns. So we'll say if the command does not equal pixel, or there are no argument lengths, then we're going to return. And I guess what I'll mention is both of these ways of writing the code were valid, but this is just a way of writing the code so that instead of having a bunch of nested if statements, you have early return. So the moment we find something wrong, we just return, meaning we exit the function. So if the command is not pixel, we don't care about it, or if there are no arguments, we don't care about it. Great. Yeah, so we've already parsed it to a number at this point. Oh, I see. I should probably use parseInt. Right, because somebody could get fancy and set a decimal. What's this gonna do? Oh, it wants me just to specify a radix. Oh, 10, right? We want base 10. Base 10. Right? Yeah, and so these are guard clauses for sure. So is that how parse int works? We're gonna find out. So we get the pixel, we get the color. We're gonna set that instead of setting a random. So right before we were setting a random pixel, now we're gonna get that specific pixel index, and then we're gonna set that color. XY would be easier than index. For now, we're gonna do this. Eventually, yes, we'll do XY. Because I would want different ways of specifying the command. I mean, you could do something like this, like, so this right now, this is how it's gonna work. You'll say pixel 0. So this is the thing you would run in the chat, and that will set pixel 0 to be green. We could make it so that you do something like pixel index 0 color that, or pixel x3 y4 color that, something like that. But right now, this is all you can do, this first one. Or we could even make it row, lame, row, column. Oh, pick a random pixel, and this could be another one. So pick a random pixel and set it to my Twitch color. Right, okay, but for now, this is all you can do. So I'm about to rerun this code, and you'll have to say the index of the pixel, and then the specific color you want that pixel to be. It should work. First try, right? First try. Cool, so it clears it out. I think it's working, right? People are doing it. Why don't I TDD? Because this is for fun, and TDD is not fun to me. TDD feels like work, and we're having fun. Yeah, eventually we could do animations. Like you could specify the whole thing should go from this to this. Who just did that? Who just set the whole thing to red? What's up, Pat Dev? Welcome back. You can now set an individual pixel to be a color. Yeah. Ask the chat to only change the first one. Like pixel 0? Yeah. Ilya, it's just the code that I was writing at that point in time. Right? Because initially this was my only comment. Right? My only comment was to tell you how to run the command. And then I wanted to add a new comment, so I added a new line. The other way would have been to, oh, well, we got to change this to a multi-line. And then I got a new line this, and then it was just easier. It's not, I used the right thing at the right time. Yeah, so you can set individual pixels. All right, that's great. And we're going to put all of these under to-dos. Like these other things do not work right now, but in the future we'll make them work. So right now you can only set an individual pixel. Now, the last thing, and this is how we're gonna bring it all together, is why is my mouse not working? It could be that there's so my mouse is plugged into the same USB hub as the Arduino, and there could be too much traffic coming across the USB hub. There we go. Okay, we need more power, but this is gonna bring it all together. Are you ready, everyone? So, hey, totally sane. Thank you for that 2-month resub. Has someone hacked my mouse via the Arduino? It's possible. It's possible. But we built this website last Wednesday, and so this is a very simple website. It's just a 5x8 matrix. You can specify the different pixels, and then it gives you this command to run down here. And so what we want to get working is if you copy this command and paste it in the chat, it should basically look at all of those pixels or look at all of these values and set the individual pixel to be that value. So that's what we're going to set up next. And then I gotta go. Yeah, it kind of looks like the Minecraft thing, doesn't it? Okay, so if the command is not equal to pixel, actually we'll do this. We're gonna have multiple command handlers. So if the command is equal to pixel, then do this stuff. So this is all of our code for setting individual pixels. I mean, and technically we could do like a return right here. Picasso. I'm just gonna do an else if the command is equal to RGB, then we're gonna do this business, and it's kind of what we need. So if there are no args, return unnecessary return statement. No useless return. Hey. That's fine. But we want to look at the next argument. I don't know if we're going to match this to a regular expression. We're not. I think we're just going to take... So if there are argument lengths, we're just going to say the color string. We'll call this the colors string. Is going to be args.shift. So that should be the next thing. And that's going to be that big long string separated by commas here. Now, we are going to say colors are equal to color string dot split on a comma. So this is going to turn it into an array, and then we'll check here. So we'll say if colors dot length does not equal 40, return. So you must specify a string with the length of 40. And then we're going to iterate over each one and set it. So we'll just say colors.forEach. Color. We can reuse that color regular expression from before. But then after this, we'll do strip.show. Like that. But basically, we want to reuse this. Let's put this in a function. Valid color with color. And then we can have a nice little function right here. Valid color, which takes in the color and then returns that. Just like that. And then we can reuse it. You should put strip.show outside the if so it works for both. Well, it's possible that someone does a command that is not pixel and is not RGB. So I really only want to flush the display if the command was either of those things, because technically this is just a generic message listener. It's going to listen for anything. I could add an early... No worries. It's a good thought. I could add an early return because eventually we'd probably do want to get rid of some of this code duplication. Yeah. It's fine for now. It's fine for now. So we'll say if valid color, color, then we're going to set it. We're also going to get the actual index because it's going to be 40 of them. So then we should just do strip.pixel at that index, set the color to be, now this we want to put in a little function. That's just called light color. Lightened color. It will be lighten color with that color. And this will be lightened color, like that. We'll have another nice little function, lighten color, that takes in a color. Does this. Like that. Should be good. I have a fear of monolithic code. Enlightened color. I like that. Cool. So now we have, if it's a valid color, we're going to do the thing, and then we'll say lighten color with that color. Beautiful. If it was not a valid color, we're just going to turn that pixel off. Like that. Yeah, we could do some sort of, yeah, there have been a lot of ideas on how we can improve this. So right now, this is a really long command. It could get cumbersome. People have recommended other ways. I'll say this, I'm accepting pull requests, but for now, because I do have to go right now, this should work. First try. Who thinks it's gonna work? First try. Who thinks it's gonna work first try? So it's running, it turned everything off. Run that. Ta-da! It worked. First try. It's a smiley face. Nice. It's the letter J. Nice. Here, and I'll send you all to this website. You can draw your pixel art there and then copy the command from the bottom. First try. I can't tell what it is. Oh, it's a heart. It's a heart. I need to get a better pixel diffuser. Oh, nice job, Doc. It's a big old rainbow. If the code works on the first try, then something is wrong. This says, I can't tell what that says. My window is infinitely scaling on Chrome. Really bad idea. The first LED isn't parsed correctly. Should be fine. Should be fine. One thing I need to do, though, is I do need to deploy the latest... the latest pixel maker, because people made updates to it. Oh, that's nice. Well, there's a heart. Wait, we did... Yeah, we did pull the latest already. Gotta build it and then deploy it. Page doesn't work in Chrome. Try again. Oh yeah, that would be cool. Like you could upload your Twitch avatar and then it converts it to pixel colors. Shorsey Web! Thank you for the 2-month sub who says, how are you doing with your LEDs? Well, I would consider this a success. Can I just get a smile in the chat if you consider this a success? Like, it's working, right? The chat can control the RGB LED. React, pixel, art, maker. What did I call this thing? It works, right? Oh, we can definitely make improvements on it. RGB pixel art, that's what I called it. Yeah, it's great. We definitely can and will make improvements, but I think it's pretty good. Pretty good. Smile on the matrix, yeah. Cool. Ninosaur, thank you for the 10 bits. If you cannot see the color picker in the browser, make your window less wide. That's a good tip. So here's the thing. So if you refresh the website, there were some updates that were made, and now you can actually drag, and it will turn the colors that way. So let's do something interesting. What if we have like a nice blue sky? Like this. And then we'll have like a brown ground. Like that. And, oh no, the ground should be green. What am I thinking? Yeah, there we go. The ground is green. And I think I need the blue to be like more different than that. Yeah, let's go this. And so here's the thing. It's using the color picker provided by your operating system. I will accept a PR for anybody that wants to add like a color picker library that makes things a little bit easier. Okay, now I want to draw a tree. Actually, yeah, I want to draw a tree. So we need a brown color. Like that. And then it's got some green on it. That's a tree. That's a tree if I ever saw one. Right? It's a tree. Okay, you have something that looks like this. Stuff. Yeah, no, yeah, thank you. Okay, so now I can take this command at the bottom. It's a tree. If I put this in the chat, Oh, that's a nice smiley face. Good job. Happy little tree. This should give us a tree. Oh, it changed too fast. Hey, look at that. That's a tree. That's a tree. And before the USB hub explodes. All right, we're gonna turn slow mode back on. Actually, yeah. Oh, look, it's me, CJ. All right. That was great. I do have to go. You all are awesome. Thank you for hanging out with me. And I will push this code up to GitHub. I'll create a repo. This code will be on GitHub. I'm open to pull requests. The RGB pixel art creator is on GitHub as well. I'm open to pull requests there as well. And this is fun. Now, what we've thought about is, in the future, I want to like, well, because it's blue. Can somebody change the color? Make it not blue. Yeah, like that. I want to do something like this so that I can wear it. Like that? I don't know. You can't see it. We'll get it. We'll get it. But that way there won't be like a separate camera on stream. It'll just be on me. Oh, I could put it under a white shirt. I'm not opposed to that. However, Arduinos are prickly. I guess you can't see that, but they're prickly underneath. All right. All right, I gotta go. We're gonna raid somebody, so stick around for the raid. I appreciate you all. Thanks for being nice. Thanks for saying hi to people. And all that good stuff. Oh yeah, we could create a Tony Stark thingy. Yeah. Great. The next stream is planned for, well, hey, Mr. Adabao. Thank you for that Twitch Prime sub. My chat is frozen. Clear. Oh, we should have you know what we could do? We could add a seedling redemption that clears the entire RGB. Well, I guess technically you could just send all black pixels and that would clear it too. Never mind. Never mind. All right. You all are great. Next stream is planned for Wednesday morning around this same time. We're going to be solving Code Wars Code Katas. Finally, we will be hopefully we will be finishing the infinite list, which is a 2Q problem. Yeah. Oh, the RGB could be a custom points reward. I'm not opposed to that. Danny, thank you for those 100 bits. All right, wherever you are in the world, have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, or night. Join us in this raid. You'll see the raid messages in the chat. You'll see a site that you can go to copy those raid messages. Until next time, here is this.